So, Cameron, you may be on a microphone for 10 minutes. Because Hardin, I just told Hardin a while ago, because he wasn't going to get here till like 6:30, 6:45 after work. So now he's going to be like 15 minutes late. And good evening, everybody. Welcome in to Bacon Academy here, the home of the Bobcats, where tonight's ball game between the Griswold Wolverines and the Bacon Academy Bobcats will be taking place in just a few minutes. They pulled a quickie and moved the game up 30 minutes. I mean, the game was initially supposed to start at 7 o'clock, but they moved it until 6:30. So we tried to post it as much as we could all over social media. So that way you didn't miss the game. So with that being said, John Hardin, who will be with me in a little bit, still hasn't made it yet because of the time getting switched around. But that's okay. That's what happens sometimes. Sports is weird. So anyway, so thank you for joining us here on SNSN today. And we're going to get down to business in just a little bit. The Bacon Academy Bobcats, usually very, very tough every single year, having a little bit of a rebuilding year this year. They are 0-4 in Division III, where Griswold is on top of Division III right now. Bacon Academy has the last game was against Stonington. That was Tuesday. They lost to them 60-52. Matter of fact, they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've lost 6 out of their last 7. So it's been let's call it a rebuilding year for the Bobcats, who are usually very, very tough and play Griswold very, very tough. Now, that doesn't mean anything, folks. You know that on any given night, any team, especially in the high school ranks, could win. So you just can't count out Griswold. You can't count out Bacon Academy. Now, as far as the Wolverines are concerned, they actually are coming off of a loss from a couple of nights ago, from Wednesday night against Woodstock, as they lost that game by the score of 51-46. Now, sure, I mean, it's still a loss is a loss. I mean, you got to take the L, right? But it is an out-of-conference game, or I should say out-of-division game. So it's not really going to hurt them as far as the division is concerned. Up until then, though, the Wolverines were on a tear with winning 5 in a row and 6 out of 7. So we'll see what happens tonight against the Bobcats. All right, we're talking about lineups right now. Kincaid Rubino, Carmelo Curtis, Sean Garvin, Colby Mills, and Caden Kozlowskis. Got to round out the top 5 for the Wolverines. Now we're going to take a look and see who do we have here for the Bobcats for their starting 5. Number 11, Julian Rodiger. Number 14, Troy Johnson. Number 5, Jace King. Number 23, Kevin Claffey. And rounding it out, number 3, Theodore Kotsofassis. I got to say that right, Kotsofassis. That's your starting 5 for the Bobcats. Now, before they did the starting lineups, they went ahead and gave the ceremonial speeches that they have been doing for the last 2-3 years about basically, be a fan, don't be a fanatic. So we expect John Hardin to be walking through that door anytime now, but that's okay because here we go. We're getting ready for game time. We got Cam on the cam tonight. Cam back after being on a somewhat of an assignment. He's back. Cam was on assignment, but he's back. All right. We've got Kozlowskis and Troy Johnson shaking hands at midcourt. We're about to play some basketball. All right, here we go. Ball's going to go up. And let's play some basketball. Troy Johnson kicks it out, but it goes right to, it does get to Bacon off of Carmelo Curtis. And Kotsafavas went ahead and put up a kind of an alley-oop, but it didn't fly. But kick it out to number 14, that Troy Johnson, no good. And another shot. So the Bacon Academy Bobcats getting 4 shots off right away, but ball is out of bounds and back to the Wolverine. Well, actually, it's off of a Wolverine. I thought it was actually off of Bacon. Passes the ball into Jace King. Gets it down low to number 23. That is Kevin Claffey. They're going to count it. And a foul. Actually, the foul was after the bucket, so nobody's going to go to the line, but Bacon's going to get the ball. It's the first team foul on the Wolverines, and it was on number 3. Sean Garvin. Ball gets away from King, and Troy Johnson goes ahead and retrieves it, but it's over and back, and the Wolverines are finally going to they're going to get to touch the ball. Two nothing Bacon just underway here in the first. 1 minute has elapsed. There's the ball too, and it gets stripped out of. That was a nice block there by Kincaid. They're going to get it back outside, but Kozlowskis got munched. The ball's stolen right back though by Colby Mills. He's going to bring it back and kind of set it up a little bit. Passes on over to Mello, who's your 3-point sniper. Between him and Garvin, they shoot from pretty much anywhere, and they've been hitting. Matter of fact, last game against the game against NFA, they hit 9 3-pointers. Kozlowskis finds a lane and he gets fouled. That one's going to be on Rodiger. His first, so 1 team foul for both Bacon and Griswold, but it's still very early. Very, very early. Kozlowskis on the line to shoot 2, and he sinks the first one. Kozlowskis he has a 16.5 point per game average. And he hits them both. 2-2. Claffey a little bit of a hard time getting it in. A little bit, it's like a 3/4 court press here for the Wolverines. Kotsafavas on over to Jace King. Back to Kotsafavas. Say that 3 times fast. Julian Rodiger, number 2, into Claffey and blocked by Caden. And out of bounds, and Wolverine ball. 2-2. 6 minutes to go here in the first. Garvin running the baseline. Slides into first. He's safe. But it is going to be Wolverine ball. They called a foul on Troy Johnson. That's his first. Garvin almost took the three, dropped back in. Kincaid, he's been a little more confident in his three-point shot lately. Now the ball is stolen, was tipped over, and they couldn't finish. Trey Johnson couldn't finish. Foul on the Wolverines, that would be on Kincaid Rubino, his first. And Trey Johnson's going to go to the line to shoot two. And he misses the first. And the ball is up, and he does hit the second one. Somewhat of a low-scoring game, 3-2. And Bacon Academy steals it right back, and Johnson brings it home. He's got all 5 points. 5-2 Bacon. Curtis for three. So we got a tie ball game, folks, 5-5. There is 5:02 left to go here in the first, and we'll be back in just a minute right here on the Streaming News and Sports Network, SN.
Matthew.
Huh? Oh. I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. And what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
Welcome back to Bacon Academy, everybody. 5-5, tie score. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out. Bacon has the ball. Claffey is going to go ahead and inbound it. Gets it into Rodiger. On over to Katsafavas. And Rodiger down deep. They kick it back out once again to Katsafavas. To Jace King. They're not able to get the ball inside, except right there, number 23, Claffey, who kind of cuts the lane, and the ball is stolen by Kincaid Rubino. Colby Mills with the ball. Cross court over there to Rubino. Garvin to Kincaid. He's going to take a little jumper, but that is partially blocked there by Johnson. And here come the Bobcats. And up and no! King just missed that. And the Wolverines get the rebound. Here they come. Mel Ortiz like he would shoot from there. The thing is, the kid probably would. Garvin from the corner. Just kind of back-rimmed it a little bit. Rebound by Jace King. 3:44 to go in the first. We're tied at 5. You got to hand it to the Bobcats for shutting the Wolverines down. Claffey on over to Johnson. Looking for somebody. Can't find anybody. And Rubino's all over him. But he does kind of toss it up. No good. And they're going to call. You're going to call a foul there over the back by Troy Johnson. That's, I think it's his second. It is. Colby Mills is going to take a seat. Coming in. Well, Bobcats trying to hold on to the ball. Still can't. Coast to coast, on over to Mello, but he wasn't looking for it. 2:55 to go here in the first. Kincaid, who usually hits that all day long, misses it. Kotsavab is bringing it over to Julian Rodiger. On over to Sawyer Noss, who was in the game. Oh, that's a flagrant elbow there by Kotsavabis. I mean, that was a Randy Macho Man Savage off the top rope elbow, and he can't figure out why he got called for a foul. And the Wolverines once again into Kozlowskis. The Wolverines have turned into one heck of a perimeter shooting team. Claffey tried to kick it out, but Aiden, no good. Wolverines can't buy a bucket right now. It's still 5-5. 2 minutes to go in the first. For three, back rim no good. The ball was to Garvin, bounced off of a Bobcat right back to Garvin. And, he's going to take the three. Why not? Kozlowskis skies up against the rebound. Rubino can't hit the three. So the Wolverines are cold as can be. And then there you go. Jace King gives the Bobcats the lead. 7-5 Bobcats. Cutter kicks it out to Rubino. Hits the no again. That's their fifth shot in a row that they've not been able to hit. Under a minute to go. 7-5. That ball is stolen. Again, Rubino. He done so much on that court. Here come the Bobcats. 9-5. That's Kotsafavas with a easy layup. They're pretty much even with the shot clock right now. 20 seconds, 19, 18, 17. There's a 1 second difference. So they're probably going to hold it for the last shot, or at least try. Kozlowskis, they're going to call him for it. I thought they were going to call him for a travel. But they're going to call Kotsafavas. I'm a little confused here. Eric Prates, number 24, into the game for the Bobcats. There's 8 seconds left. And that is Kotsafavas' second foul. So Caden is at the line for the Wolverines, and he gets the first one. And he misses the second. And that is not quite the end, as Matt Perea is going to come in for the last 4 seconds of the first quarter. And Kozlowskis is going to take a little respite there. They're going to try to get a shot off somehow here. Rubino from three-point land. He almost got fouled, too, but couldn't do it. Couldn't make the shot. So we have played one. Bacon Academy ahead of the Wolverines by the score of 9-6. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Trahan has not retired.
After 38 years with Allstate Insurance, Kevin has transitioned to becoming an independent insurance agent, so now he can represent multiple insurance agencies to find the best product to suit your needs. It's as easy as 1234 to reach the Trahan Insurance Agency, 860-376-1234. Kevin's team handles personal lines, home, and auto, while Kevin specializes in life insurance. Trahan Insurance Agency, Route 138, Griswold, 860-376-1234. Again, Kevin Trahan has not retired. He's just getting started.
Well, we're back here at Bacon Academy for the start of the second, and I'm telling you right now, Bobcats have thrown the Wolverines off their game. The Wolverines can't seem to hit a shot. All the scoring. One three-pointer by Mello, and then 3 foul shots. Kozlowski's made 3 out of 4. And that's all the scoring for the Wolverines. 6 points in the first. 9 for the Bobcats, led by Troy Johnson with 5. So we're going to start the second. The Wolverines are going to get the ball. Garvin's going to inbound it. How did they not call a foul on that? He got slapped on both hands. And looks like almost another turnover, and it looks like they're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow, Bobcats. Rubino steals the inbound on over to Camelo Curtis. He's inside the three-point line. He doesn't know what to do, so he'll take it 2 and hit it. 9-8. Nice drive to the basket there by Jace King. 11-8 Bobcats. Hey, said it at the beginning of the contest. This level, anybody could win at any time. Mello from Amston. You're going to call Rubino on a foul there. That's Kincaid's second. Starting 5 in there for the Wolverines, as is for the Bobcats. Except for Sawyer Noss there, who puts it up, and he's going to get fouled. Draws the foul from, I believe that was going to be on Colby Mills. Yeah. Mills picks up one. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And we'll be back in a second. Bacon Academy still leads by the score of 11-8. You're watching high school basketball on SNSN.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Bacon Academy in Colchester, Connecticut. Bobcats on the line, leading by the score of 11-8. And Sawyer Noss on the line. for the Bobcats. First one is up and no good. And the second one up, and it's good. $12-8, Bobcats. Kozlowskis inside, easy two. Whoa, Kozlowskis sends it into the bleachers. Garvin with the rebound off of the shot from Rodiger. Over to Mills for three. And they're having a hard time hitting that three tonight. And it's going to be another jump ball. This time the possession area is going to go towards the Wolverines. .6:03 to go in the first half. Cutter couldn't get it in with the 5-second rule. Turn it over to the Bobcats. Still has a 12-10 lead. Eric Prates into the game. On over to the Noss. Out to the wing to Jace King. No good. Mello with the rebound. Passes it up. Gets it over to Colby Mills off of the hands of Garvin. And it's stolen by Jace King for two. $14-10 Bobcats. Colby Mills tried a reverse layup, didn't go. Here come the Bobcats once again. Stolen. Kozlowskis bringing it up to Mello, over to Cutter. Colby very wide open and didn't hit it, but Kozlowskis comes down with a rebound once again. You know, shooters got to shoot, right? They're just not having much luck tonight so far. 14-10, Bobcats. Cutter on over to Mello on the wing. No good. Cutter with the rebound. Kick it out to Colby Mills for three. Hit it. You knew they were going to come sooner or later. It's Mills' first points of the night. Kozlowskis got a hand on that one right there. Couldn't get it through. Underneath, nice play by the Bobcats. Claffey with two. (16-13), Bobcats up. 4:03 to go in the first half. Cutter passes it to Mello for three. Mello's got 8. And we got a tie ball game. Wolverines coming off of a loss against Woodstock Academy. Grant Johnson into the game. And a little floater there by Rodiger. Mello with a three. Puts the Wolverines ahead, 19-18, but not without a dogfight. Mello has 8 in the second, 11 all together in the first half. 19-18 Wolverines. Double coverage there on the baseline by Johnson and Prates. Cutter can't handle it. Ball gets turned over to Bacon Academy. Full court press, but the Wolverines back out. Kotsafavas over to Jace King. Floats in, no good. They're dogfighting for the rebound. Grant Johnson goes down to the ground, but they're going to call it Wolverine ball. Good hustle there by number 25, Grant Johnson. Claffey back into the game for the Bobcats. Prate's going to take a seat. Mello to Garvin for three. Swoosh. Four-point lead, 22-18, Wolverines. That's Garvin's first bucket of the evening. Nice drop underneath there to Noss for two. Mello from Marlboro. (25-20), 5-point lead. But this is what happens when the Wolverines start hitting threes. Mello has 4 threes in the game. 14 points. Gonna give him the bucket, and he's gonna go to the line. Is Claffey. One shot for Claffey. Shot is up and good. 25-23, and the mystery buzzer went off all of a sudden. Claffey has 5 points now. Jace King with 6. Troy Johnson with 5. Rodiger with 2, and Noss with 3. And then Kotsafavas also has a bucket. So the scoring has been spread around from the Bobcats. Ball's kicked out of bounds off a cutter. 25-23, 1:22 to go in the first half. The Bobcats are hanging tough. Led most of this game. There's a long three by Noss. No good. Cutter up ahead. No good. They didn't call a foul. They're going to call a charge there on Kapsafavas. I believe that's his third. It is. Wolverines with the ball. Cutter. Why not? Melo's hot, but not that one. .35 seconds to go. Bacon trying to put it in, but they threw it away. Wiedner get it into Cutter. Cutter could be your point guard of the future after Rubino graduates, either him or Colby Mills. He's having a hard time penetrating. Going to get over to Wiedner for three, no good. Mello gets it, puts it up, no good. 4 seconds left. Here come the Bobcats. They're going to heave it up for two, no good. That's the half. My goodness. This is like playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots. We're going to go to halftime. Wolverines up by 2, 25-23. We'll be back in a bit right here on SNSN. All right, welcome back for the start of the second half here at Bobcat Stadium here at Colchester Bacon Academy. Bacon's going to get the ball. They lead, or I should say they're trailing 25-23 here to start the second half. Kotsavavas over to Rodiger, being girded tight by Curtis. Some quick passing by the Bobcats. The ball's poked away right into the hands of Kozlowskis. Sent up front to Garvin, thought about it, and kicked it back out to Rubino. Colby Mills also thought about it. So drives the lane, kicks it out to Colby Mills for three. No good. The Wolverines have been very, very cold tonight from three-point territory. Troy Johnson on over to Kotsafavas, the original five out there right now for the Bobcats. And they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Mills. That's going to be his second. Nice little give and go there into Johnson for two. And he's going to go to the line. And that's going to be on Rubino. That's his third. Lane violation on the Bobcats. No shot. But we got a tie score, 25-25. Mello, he's all alone for three. This kid is dead-eye tonight. Five threes for Curtis. He's got 17. And they're going to call an over and back on the Bobcats. Griswold going to inbound. Garvin going to get it over to Rubino. Gets it back over half court. 28-25 Wolverines. There's a three launch, no good, but look at that. Kozlowskis right there to put it back in for two. No good shot there by the Bobcats. Going to go back to the Wolverines. Wolverines up. They're on a 5-0 run. 30-25. Curtis, why not? Kozlowskis went up for the rebound, but tipped it into the hands of Troy Johnson. Up to the hoop and in for Kotsafavas. Rubino kicks it out to Garvin. Back up to Rubino. Over to Mello for three. My goodness. My goodness. Stolen by Rubino. Up and no good on the easy rebound. I mean, on the easy layup. 3-point shot there from Troy Johnson, no good. And here comes Garvin. He's going to take it to the hole himself. And we're going to get a timeout as the Wolverines have opened up an 8-point lead, 35-27. We'll be back in a little bit right here on SNSN.
With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
And we're back here in Colchester, Connecticut at Bacon Academy. The Wolverines on a 10-2 run to start the third, 35-27. Mello with 20 points. And we still got 13 minutes of basketball to go. Mello could have a career night. Ball's going to get inbounded by Bacon Academy, by Kevin Claffey. Troy Johnson underneath, going to spin and hit. Nice move to the hoop there for Johnson. Kozlowski is going to just go ahead and float it in. Able to run the baseline there with little or no opposition. 37-29. That ball was tipped by Miller. He's just doing everything tonight. Right into the hands of Colby Mills, but let's just stop and pop. He's just having a game. He's got 22 out of the 39 points. Johnson puts it in. Kozlowskis for two, and he's going to go to the line. Game's moving along pretty quick here. I can't even keep up with my score sheet. That foul was on Rodiger. That's his second. And Kozlowskis hits. 40-31, 9-point lead. Kozlowskis 4 for 5 from the line tonight. Another turnover. Rubino picks it up. Up to Carmelo. Colby for three. Kozlowskis tried to tip it out, but right into Troy Johnson's hands, and he lost it, brought it back, and he's going to put it back in for two. Troy Johnson has 13 for the Bobcats. Eric Prate's coming back into the game for the Bobcats, and Rodiger are going to take a seat. Still the starting five for the Wolverines on the floor. 2:28 to go in the third. I'll tell you, though, ever since they changed up the fouls and the way that works, and the shot clock, the game's a little different, and it's a lot faster as well. Ball's lost underneath. There's a little bit of a scrum. They're going to call, I think, a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Bobcats. Mill's going to get a seat. Cutter back into the game. Nick Waters into the game for the first time. With a snazzy do. Quick passing around the perimeter by the Bobcats, but the D is tough. That ball almost got lost there by Troy Johnson. Kicked it out all the way to the top of the key. That was a little bit deflected there by Noss. Didn't go. Carmelo with the ball. Kicks it out to Cutter. To Nick Waters for three. Must be the hair. Must have been the hair. That's all I can think. 45-33. Wolverines up by 12. We'll be back in just a minute right here on the Streaming News and Sports Network, SNSN.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they going to know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You try.
Here we are back in Colchester. Bacon Academy. The Wolverines have opened up a lead of 45-33. And we want to thank all of our new members here that we have on SNSN, and understanding that, unfortunately, the way the economy is now, we appreciate your support, folks. Thank you so much. That was a pretty move by Jace King, but it didn't go. 1:19 to go in the third. Mello Curtis with 22. Ball's out of bounds. Poked out of bounds there by Jace King. Going to go back to the Wolverines. He's looking for the shot. He takes it anyway. Back rimmed and out, and back to Jace King. Nice little move there by Kotsavavis, but didn't happen. Three from Sawyer Noss. .24 seconds to go. And they just called a foul on Eric Prates, number 24. He's going to take a seat, and Kevin Claffey, one of the starters, comes right back in. Ball passed it to Nick Waters. Couldn't get a handle on it. Then threw a fastball to Sean Garvin, but was high and tight and went out of bounds. Bacon looking for the last shot here in the third. Ball's a kickball there by Mello. It's going to go back to Bacon. 7.9 ticks left on the clock. That didn't go. But Chase King did hit one of them, but it was just past the buzzer. But you got to give it to the kid there, who certainly a gamer there trying to put it in. We're done with 3. 45-38, Griswold leads. We'll be back for the 4th and deciding quarter right here in a minute on SNSN.
Trahan has not retired.
After 38 years with Allstate Insurance, Kevin has transitioned to becoming an independent insurance agent, so now he can represent multiple insurance agencies to find the best product to suit your needs. It's as easy as 1234 to reach the Trahan Insurance Agency, 860-376-1234. Kevin's team handles personal lines, home, and auto, while Kevin specializes in life insurance. Trahan Insurance Agency, Route 138, Griswold, 860-376-1234. Again, Kevin Trahan has not retired. He's just getting started.
And welcome back to Bacon Academy. This has been a back and forth game. But the one player that's really kind of separated it from the rest has been Carmelo Curtis, who's having, pretty much shooting from anywhere, has 6 threes, 22 in the game for Curtis. Final 8 to go. Wolverines have the ball underneath the Kozlowskis for 2. See, that's one of those things that you can't really teach, is what Rubino just did there. Saw Kozlowskis, and he put it in. Kozlowskis has 14. Claffey puts it in for 2. He has 7 on the game. 47-40. No good for the Wolverines. Bacon with the rebound, trying to close the gap here. Troy Johnson just behind the three-point arc, being watched there by Colby Mills. Gets it over to Kotsafavas. To Claffey. That ball is tipped by Rubino and stolen away from Jace King. And Mello's going to take 3. It's not going to go. Kozlowskis. There's too many long, hard names tonight. Ball skips away off the hands of Rubino. Back to Bacon. 47-40. 6:21 to go in the game. Plenty of time for Bacon. They are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. Johnson pulls up. Doesn't hit. Noss gets the rebound. Kicks it over to Jace King, who runs the lane. He's going to go to the line for 2, though. That's going to be on Sean Garvin, and that looks like that's going to be his second. First one up for Jace King is good. Second one, he hits them both. 47-42. Colby took a look. He's going to drive the lane instead and put it up, but it was blocked. And here comes Bacon once again, trying to take away some more of that lead. Lead's down to 5. 5.5 to go. I'm going to call Garvin on a reach. So Garvin picks up a couple of quickies. He now has 3 fouls. You got Kincaid with 3, Garvin with 3, and Colby with 2. Jace King over to Troy Johnson. Can't keep a hold of it. He's going to spin and turn and hit. Oh! Here come the Bobcats. Johnson's got 10 in the second half. Garvin's going to go to the line for 2 as he draws the foul off of Sawyer Noss. I sure hope I'm saying that correct. Garvin with 5 points tonight, including 1 3-pointer. And Sean misses the first one. 8 3-pointers for the Wolverines. 6 by Mello himself. Garvin misses them both. The 3-point lead. Count it! And they're going to go to the line. Jace King. As they say, the hurt and the harm. 47-46. If he sinks this ties it up. And we got a tie ball game. (47-47), under 5 to go. Kozlowski's tried to run the lane, got blocked there by Claffey. Going to kick it back out to Colby Mills. On over to Mello, who's gotten a little cold here. Kozlowski's for 3. Bang! Just when you thought. (50-47). Just shows you Kozlowskis can hit from anywhere. Three-point slim lead for the Wolverines. Nice move to the hoop there by Kotsafavas, but no good, and it was stolen by Colby Mills. Troy Johnson hit the deck. The Bacon faithful saying it should have been a foul, but Colby pops. 52-47. Colby with 5. Nice drive to the lane there. Very good shot there by Jace King. Jace King putting the team on his back right now. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 3:29 to go. The Wolverines slim 3-point lead, 52-49. We'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
New year, same problem. These insurance prices always seem to be on the rise. Is it simply the company you're with, or is there more you can be doing to manage your insurance cost? Call the Burns Agency today and let our qualified staff walk you through coverage options, eligible discounts, and other cost savings. You can reach us at burnsagency.com, by phone, or better yet, stop by our convenient locations in Norwich and Dayville. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
I'd like to thank our corporate sponsors for the games, the Burns Agency, the Jewett City Savings Bank, Kevin Trahan, the Trahan Insurance Agency, going to be opening up his other agency back up in Central Village, by the way, right up on Route 12. Dean's Corner Diner. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. We're going there for dinner tomorrow night, matter of fact. Taking my daughter and her husband out to dinner. To the brand new Rubino's Full Circle. Speaking of Rubino, Cade for 2. And 54-49, just over 3 to go. Wolverines with the ball. See, now, as of last year, there was no shot clock, so you could hold the ball as long as you wanted. Not anymore. Has changed the game a lot. Kozlowskis hits the underneath the rim. No, Cutter goes ahead, but Troy Johnson puts it in. These Bobcats are not to be denied. 54-51. Cutter, no good. Claffey with the rebound. That's on Sawyer Noss. That's his second. Oh, excuse me. Never mind. Oh, that was on Cutter. Bobcat ball. 3-point lead. 54-51. Claffey over to Troy Johnson. Oh, he wanted to take it. Between him and Jace King, they've been the studs tonight for the Bobcats. Just like that, Troy Johnson trying to get it back, and it's going to go back to the Bobcats as it's off Colby Mills. So Troy Johnson making things happen for the Bobcats. The Bobcats have lost 6 out of 7. You wouldn't know by the way they're playing tonight. But then again, this is high school basketball. Never know. Ball was kicked out there by King. Let's take it for 3, says Kotsafavas. No good. And the ball's kicked out of bounds by off of the Wolverines. Jace King gave a nice little river dance there. $1:37 to go. Hey, Cameron. I guess John's not making it tonight. For 3, and a tie ball game. That's Jace King. 10 points for King in the 4th. Tie ball game. These games have been barn burners lately. Colby to the hoop for 2. $56-54. Troy Johnson, he says, I'll take it. And hits! Bacon up by 1. Timeout, Wolverines! Every game we do lately comes down to the wire. Every single game. Let's take a look at the 4th quarter scoring alone. Jace King, He has 10. Troy Johnson with 7. That's all who scored in the fourth, but it's been enough as Bacon has taken the lead by 1 with 49.8 seconds to go. 57-56. Mello has been cold since the beginning of the third. He has 22 points. Kozlowskis picking it up a little bit. Kozlowskis was 17. Colby Mills with 7. Kincaid with 2. Garvin with 5. $18 points for Jace King. Troy Johnson with 20. Full court press there. Here come the Wolverines. They are down by 1. The Bobcats want this. They have not won a conference game yet. They're 0-4 in Division III. Kozlowskis is going to try to hold on to it. What are they doing? We got to call a push on number 23, so that's Claffey. Looks like that's going to be his first, and they're going to get another timeout. And so are we. We're going to be back right after this here on SN Streaming News and Sports Network.
Trahan has not retired.
After 38 years with Allstate Insurance, Kevin has transitioned to becoming an independent insurance agent, so now he can represent multiple insurance agencies to find the best product to suit your needs. It's as easy as 1234 to reach the Trahan Insurance Agency, 860-376-1234. Kevin's team handles personal lines, home, and auto, while Kevin specializes in life insurance. Trahan Insurance Agency, Route 138, Griswold, 860-376-1234. Again, Kevin Trahan has not retired. He's just getting started.
We're back here in Colchester at Bacon Academy. Bacon has proven that they want this game more than anything. They've lost 6 out of 7. We've said it before. We've also said it means nothing at this level. Nothing. Wolverines with the ball, 25.4. Are we going to get another last-second heroic again from the Wolverines? We're going to call foul on the Wolverines. Ball goes to Bacon. And that's on Kozlowskis. Bad time to pick up your first foul. One of the refs, Mr. Thomas, making it clear exactly what's going on here. Claffey trying to get the ball in. And they do. Troy Johnson, and he's going to get fouled. Who are they going to give the foul to? Okay, they did give it to Kozlowskis. They could have given it to Colby Mills either way. So, our last televised game was against NFA, and it came down to 0.1 seconds. Are we going to do it again? Johnson at the line, 20 points, 21. One more to go. And he hits them both. (59-56). They're going to call a timeout. The Wolverines. We're going to keep it right here. 14.7 to go. Bacon up by 3, 59-56. Wolverines led as much as 9 in the second half. Coach Mo trying to go ahead and draw something up here. Do you go to Mello? He's been your guy tonight, but he's been really, really quiet in the second half. Do you go to Garvin? Garvin's been pretty quiet on the scoring front tonight. Wolverines are going to go ahead and inbound the ball. Kincaid. Over to Mello. They do get it to Mello. Back to Rubino. Kozlowskis to Rapino. And they're going to call a timeout. Wolverines are going to call a timeout with 4.8 to go. And this is going to be a full timeout. Every time, every game. They're all not nail biters lately. Just talking to athletic director Kevin Burke here at Bacon Academy. He just looked at me and rolled his eyes. It's kind of like, what do we do? And I just told him, I said, every game's a nail biter lately. Every single game is a nail biter. This one's it's going to come on. We got under 5 seconds to go. Let's paint the picture for you. Wolverines down by 3. They had about 14 seconds. They burnt 10. They're going to go ahead and inbound the ball. Coach Mo calls a timeout with 4.8. Bacon looking for their first conference victory. Mello with the ball, and he gets fouled. .9 to go. They got to go for 3. It's the only thing they can do here. And they're going to look at Julian Rodiger, who is all over Kozlowskis. And the ref's going to go ahead and give him a little bit of a talking to. Wasn't giving him enough space, apparently. Rodiger hits it out of bounds. 2 seconds left. They got a lot of weapons out there. The Bacon faithful up. cheerleaders are up. Colby for three. Oh, no good! Bacon Academy wins the game, 59-56. And gets their very first win in conference play this year at the expense of the Griswold Wolverines. They got into Colby with 2 seconds left. He took the shot. It didn't fall. And that's what happens in high school basketball sometimes. Tonight, Bacon Academy very, very happy. We said it at the very beginning of this broadcast. So what? They've lost 6 out of 7. It doesn't matter. Anybody can beat anybody on any given night. And the Bobcats proved that tonight by beating the Wolverines, who are undefeated in conference play. So they are no longer undefeated in conference play or in division play. And the Bobcats put up a W. So for Cameron on the cam, just kind of sitting there and doing his thing. Shaking his head no because I mentioned it. I'm Mike Minarsky. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in tonight right here on SNSN. Your final, once again, Bacon Academy 59, Griswold 56.